think Void's in. So we're playing Princess. Actually, we said beforehand that we're not gonna exile, so I think that's good stuff. Actually, up to play this mode again. We're playing on the short timer, and yeah, let's hit him with the GLHF on the Discord. Okay, he wants to play unrated, which is cool as well. Alright, let's go. Let's just play Knight f3. I hope my setup is fine, like the stream setup. I hope I removed every overlay. Yeah, this actually looks good. What if exiling is forced? Not gonna happen, dude. Alright, let's keep developing. I think in this mode you don't have to worry about the triagonal because the queen can't travel there. So no need to push d4 immediately, I guess. Apart from that, I don't really have any additional ideas. I guess we might try some different structure. Maybe go for Fianchetto. Gonna play e4 though. Even though it's probably playable. He goes for c5, makes a lot of sense. We could play d4 now anyway, but let's just go for a little bit more of a close structure here. Probably gonna just look to develop my dark squared bishop, and then maybe Fianchetto the light squared one. And we might play e4 after all in the structure. This one gives us a little second. I mean, it's unrated anyway, guys. So don't make yourself go too crazy yet. Okay, he plays d6. I guess he doesn't have to worry about this triangle in this mode. Let's just go ahead and develop this bishop like we said we would. And if he goes h6, we might just take this off. Then maybe look to finish developing via g3 and then bishop g2 to get the Fianchetto in. Had one game against Lexi where exiling was the only way to win, otherwise very soon loss. Which one was that? I can't remember which right now. Was it during the Battle for Rank 1 we did? No, it can't be, right? It must have been an early game. Yo, welcome back, Andre. That was really quick, dude. Took like 5 minutes. Okay, he goes h6. Let's just take this off. He probably has to take with the g-pawn, and then at least this bishop can't develop immediately. And our dark squared bishop is not a strong bishop anyway, because all of his pawns are on dark squares. We want to trade off our dark squared bishop and play on the light squares probably. Okay, it just takes back. Let's go ahead and play g3, and then probably bishop g2, and then maybe get the princess into the game. Hey, what's up, Brian? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Is this your first stream you're catching from me? Alright, he goes queen d... sorry, princess d7, not queen. So let's see. I'm kind of tempted to go knight here and then threaten maybe a sack here. But let's go ahead and maybe let's get the princess out first, just to get out of any possible checks. We can also long castle in this position maybe at some point. Okay, wow, he goes for e5. That's a chat move. but now knight e5, knight e4 looks really juicy. And it also weakens d6 a little bit. But yeah, I think this move makes sense here in this situation. He can't kick on knight because f6 is hanging with check on the king and the princess. I see we've begun with the first variant. Yeah. Well, I also think this variant sucks. But I mean, I've already played this variant a couple of times actually. But let's just say I didn't have a great time the last time I played this. But I'm always open to give it another shot every now and then. And this is unrated anyway. So all just for fun. Okay, he goes bishop e7. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. So probably next he's probably going to threaten to kick on knight or play f5. So what do we actually do about that? Unfortunately, we can't really put more pressure on this point at the moment. I could go knight here to maybe shut this down. I mean, we can always just go back if you choose to push. So maybe we shouldn't worry about that too much. Maybe I think I just like h4 here in this position. And if he goes f5, we might even just play bishop h3 and pin the pawn to the queen, princess, every time. You know what, I'm gonna get my old GBA and continue to play Oracle of Seasons in the background. Dude, Oracle of Seasons is an amazing game. I played that like 3 or 4 times. You know, there's actually a randomizer for that game, which like swaps all items. Very, very fun time. You should try it sometimes. Just gotta accept the people of wisdom always prefer princess. No, I would never let you down. I would never let you down. Like I said, like, this mode might be good. I just got annoyed as fuck the first time I played this. Okay, he goes for princess c6. I kinda just wanna go h5 here. I don't think he's gonna sack. I think he can't sack. Can also just go bishop here now and maybe trade this off. Might not be a bad idea. You know, let's just go for that. Let's just go for that. I said this is a good bishop, but now that the position is kind of closed down, I don't think we're gonna fianchetto here too often in this position. I guess we could have gone bishop g2 maybe and then threatened some discovered check later when this knight's gone, but we need to reward this knight anyway. Probably gonna go for h5 and then knight h4. It's been ages. Yeah, I do agree that there's probably more freedom in the opening stage, which is what annoys me a little bit about turn 0 this day and age. Okay, he goes for a bishop e6. I think I'm just gonna take this off. This looks pretty weakening to g6. So yeah, let's just take this off. Let's just take this off, and then I think I like going h5 here and then knight h4 to look at g6 as a weak spot. Also, this is unprotected, so if you could get a knight in there somehow, that would be nice. But let's start with h5. If he goes f5, we can always just drop the knight back, I think. I don't think we need to long castle here in this position. But he might long castle actually. Wait, if we take this, he can capture back with the pawn. Don't be stupid. Wait, no wait. Why am I always forgetting this stuff? If we take here, isn't this just no pawns can take like I forgot all the basics. This is terrible. And I know bishop can recapture themselves, but pawns can't, right? Pawns can only capture forward in time. Don't mind me, dude, just relearning the game modes. I think this works, right? No, okay, you can take. Whatever, you didn't see this. I'm not washed up. If you just switch it to turn 0 and turn 1.5 or something, we'll have many opening lines also ban exiling. Dude, I mean, if you just ban exiling, I think every mode's getting better. Like, at least on, like, the first couple of turns. But I just don't like it because it like undermines the basic mechanic of this game that you're only supposed to travel one time before your opponent can travel. Like, and I don't believe CTP would have put this in the game if he realized what actually happens to this. Yeah, pawns can capture back. It's okay, guys. I knew this. I know chess. I think we go here anyway, right? Then maybe capture the pawn next? I think this should be decent, right? If he takes, we have to be a little bit careful because our rook might be hanging in some lines. Like if he takes and then later pushes e3, our rook's hanging and our queen's hanging, our princess is hanging, so I have to be a little bit careful about that, but I think this might be a decent in-betweener. So if we go here, takes, we capture the rook, and then he pushes like this. We're gonna lose our princess, but maybe it's not that bad. Like if we go here, takes, e3. We have some time travel on this square, we must have, right? I mean, it's unweighted anyway, let's just go for it. It's gonna be fun. Like takes, e3. Then, I mean, he can't castle here, right? We're just gonna take, yeah, the bishop's just hanging with check and then the pin's just dropping. You have to be a little bit careful though. Because now we actually have two knights looking at this, at this pawn right here. Oh, this is actually an interesting move as well. Because we can't take this, because queen takes, rook is checkmate immediately. That might actually be a really good move. Kinda tempted to just sack my princess here. Is it time already? Like if we take here, if we take the rook, there's no way that works, right? We can also do this, I guess, but it looks kind of insane. I kinda wanna sack my princess here and take the rook. Then maybe he can castle? It's kinda funny. His position is terrible. Like if we go f5 here, he takes. It's getting complicated, man. Like we can't take, he's just gonna checkmate us, that's clear. I guess we can, no we can't. Like if we take this. If we take this and then he's gonna recapture and then we take the rook and then he castles. It looks kinda bad. Maybe this doesn't work. Maybe we have to take the rook first and then just let him take this? No, I think it has to be f5 here, right? f5, he takes the knight, we take the rook, and then we see. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Oh, Smet, thank you for a song, dude, and welcome. How you doing? I'm spending the weekend with Laura, so I can't watch, but I want to poke my head in to say hi, dude. That's so nice of you. I was hoping to maybe stream for 2 hours and then send everyone over to your stream. But maybe we can go a little bit longer than 2 hours in that case. CTP intent is this way argument works, then fifth dimension is third unused spatial dimension. Well, gotta ask him for that, I guess. So what actually happens here after he takes the knight? If he takes the knight, I think we have to take the rook immediately. Or we're just gonna lose. Okay, he castles now. But now we can take the bishop, right? Now we can take the bishop and then this is unprotected? That can't be. This can't be decent. We take the bishop. We don't take it with the knight because we're still getting mated. We take the bishop though, and then he can't recapture the knight because this is a check. Should work, right? Yeah, and now we get this juicy fork in there. And we get the princess, and then probably we can start attacking on the light squares, on the dark squares. Sorry. Take care, Smith. Thanks for being here, even just saying hello. Alright, let's go take this princess. I guess we could have maybe there was some time travel on this board. I don't know. This should be winning pretty soon. Maybe go princess here and then just check. He might still have some knight move. We can also just take this off maybe. But well, what's the quickest way to go about this? So he's gonna go knight g6 b6 next probably. We kind of want a queen on a light square though. We can also take this pawn, but this isn't really hanging anyway. Maybe we actually go like this. Maybe this makes more sense. So if he goes knight b6, we can kick it immediately. Yeah, because now I think we're getting to the diagonal, like on the b file, like this. Might be a little bit faster. If he goes knight here, I think we can just take the pawn. Be an issue. He goes for this instead. Interesting. So he wants, after knight here, the queen here, he wants to go knight here and then... But we can just check, right? I think they should be winning eventually. If you just give the check after knight goes here. Because now the pawn's blocking this e3 square, so there's no knight e3 checkmate. Or shouldn't be at least. And then eventually this should be checkmate on b3. Oh, he has to drop the knight, I guess. But then it's probably getting pretty empty on his side of the board. I mean, we traded a lot of pieces this game actually. Just not that we traded all of our minor pieces. Okay, he does go for knight d5, but I think we just give the check now. Wait, if we give the check, I guess he can play knight b5, knight b4, but it shouldn't matter, right? Like we can just play c3 and get the knight. Is there a cleaner way to do this? No, I don't think so. I think we just give the check here. Yeah, and then we grab the knight like this, I think. Because now he's pinned. Probably rook a4 might have actually been faster. Because it means that we take the knight with check as well. Probably would have been cleaner actually. Because now we still have to take, and then he can push, and then we have to take the pawn, and then we have to get on this file again. Played this one a little bit too quickly. Yeah. But we're gonna take this anyway, of course. I think now is the time to just capture this pawn right here and then start giving some checks. Eventually. Because rook here, we can play queen f6, threatening to take the rook. Okay, I think now we just give a check. This should lead to mate. Like, no matter where he goes, we should be able to mate him. Maybe we can get a mate with castles in this game, if we play our cards right. I think we can actually get it if you go here. Now we can castle. Woo! So now the queen is the princess is checking the king and the pass on this board. So at least some style points in the end. But yeah, good game, man. That was a fun one. Even for being princess.